So I decided I'm just gonna spend the fucking 300 on Amazon, just mostly on things to make food, like spice packs and stuff. I won't buy the tuna and stuff. My mom bought a whole fucking like what was that like a 10 pack of salmon for us. I got like two. Like Aaron is fucking malnourished. Yeah, he is. Of course I feel bad. Your dad's a personal trainer, like cop kind of guy. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's not really. It's a lot of money. Like I'm sympathizing in a good way. Making a lot of money is there's this antique military tractor and I got it running because I literally am a genius, but I don't find it that like amazing. That's the weirdest car alarm I've ever fucking heard. I wonder what the fuck that is. Anyway, it's just every math textbook. I can do every equation and formula, and I still know how. Yeah, the teacher taught me a lot, but the teacher couldn't even do it, even though they were teaching it. And then, like every language I understand, can speak my mind in every single fucking language, but that's never been that amazing to me either. Like, yeah, it's fucking amazing, Coral, because we can tell you're on the same path. Like, just nudging you. It's pretty cool. Everybody I met that, like, made me feel, like, okay about society again, because I admit I get kind of paranoid. And everybody that was around in my big friggin' bachelor suite. Yeah, like, I actually really did love you. And I talked to you for, like, years, and we never had a chance to hang out, and then we did. And I was just like, wow, I really actually like these people. But saying I love you is such a stank thing. I'd rather just put the negative spin on things. Just say I love you instead of straight up saying I fucking love you. But I did. Of course I do, of course. Like, the society isn't really that bad. No. And people have done drugs for hundreds of thousands of years, but the thing is that they are sick when they're doing them, usually, because that's the only time you want to spend that kind of money on just a drug. So they die prematurely and are stigmatized. But yeah, I fixed this old military tractor, and I already was paying for the farm, and then they paid it off and a bunch of other money too. And I worked just like hard grind kind of jobs, and yeah, every problem that they put to me, I solved every single one. I'm the richest person in the world, I'd say. But I still don't have that much cash. Like, I have to smoke cigarettes to hear my inner voice. Yeah, and when I ignore it, you can tell because I'm bouncing and I'm edgy and I'm throwing temper tantrums. And that's not from the withdrawal. It's just from not knowing my fucking self. And my cousin Dave O'Brien, just because I went up and I hugged his leg one day and I felt bad because I was just crying. Like I wasn't looking for him. I was looking for my mom and dad, but they were in like a um, two-step dance competition, and I couldn't find them. Right, there's too many people that dance in Western, whatever. And Coral does that to me too. So I've always known that was innocent. Just sucked. I was like gonna shit my pants that day too. And then Coral, as soon as I get up to go to the washroom, because she's finally somewhere where Brylan could watch her, like Brylan came back and shit my pants at Kobe's, eh? With no extra pair of pants. I always put the spice packs in burgers and everything, so I don't know. Maybe I should buy less variety, more of. Buy more shampoo and conditioner. Like, I know you can get it really cheap at the Dollar Tree, but the birch has been like pulling my ends down eventually. It was all knotted, like curly looking. That's just breakage in my on my hair. That's my type of hair. I didn't care. I was sick. I told you to stay home. Don't visit each other. Isolate your families. Well, she's my family. I'm going over there. I'm sick. I was sick for a long time again, but not as severe. When I got the first type of corona, and I was like the first one to get sick, it was like my fault it came here. I felt. I mean, there was like so many soldiers sick with it. I was the first group to get sick because we caught it. I forget where we were and what we were doing, but it was some armed forces thing. Like my grandpa died of it, so I could like honestly take my head off with no problem. I know he was old, but he still didn't deserve that. Dying sick and not of like the apathy, right? The old age. Like it literally was the fucking virus. And I think my grandma and grandpa, all their complications are because they got the virus. But anyway, that was awful. Like I couldn't even lift my head off the pillow once it like made it there. It felt like my neck was broken. It wasn't, but I was like, it's just awful. That was the worst. I got so skinny and malnourished, so it took forever to get better. And then, honestly, because I don't have type 1 and I didn't cut out the sugar the last time, I caught something else. I've been sick twice since like I moved in here. I was sick when I got here, so was Aaron. Then I didn't cut out the sugar. I just kept eating it, trying to get high off something, like a little drug addict. And that's why I got sick. Cause I shouldn't. It suppresses your immune system if you have a pancreas. That's why I don't judge. You have type 2. You have type 1. Type 2 is just really sad because they got mauled. Like I've said 1,000 times. Usually their ribs reach their ribs, kind of thing. It's not like food killed you. The thing that I hate about food is that you can't live without it. Like for me, like spinach, carrots, guava, bananas, oranges, like vitamin C is a big one. The vitamin K is a big one. Because it doesn't just work on the mind, but it does. Like it'll help you not ever become schizophrenic. Like even if you are actually abused, spinach and kale. Beets is the big one for me, and I don't eat them that very often. I have to eat a lot of beets. Yeah. Can't wait till everything's open. Like 2.5 hours or something. I at least want to go get some vape juice because I don't need to smoke that many fucking cigarettes going outside like every 20 minutes. My inner voice just reminds me that I'm a genius, and though I don't find it impressive, that I'm a little like Tonka truck kid. So is my daughter. I should literally think about putting a few things back, getting her Tonka trucks. Those aren't very good. $60 set and it all goes in a truck. Then they're gonna. I should. Seems like the best one. It's just a fucking manual, right? It's just I can read the fucking manual. Do all the formulas that I need. Mm. Oh, I don't know. I'll get her the military set for $30. Bike chugs. $20 to get green, gray, and red. It's American, British, Jamaican. I think that's pretty accurate too, honestly. There's no Canada. Canada's just the $15 set. What about this for $40? It's got a play mat. That'd be really fun. It's like army and it looks like army and native. What is it? I guess this is how it usually is. Little girl getting this crap. I'm glad. I don't know why I even bothered to buy the Lysol friggin' whatever. Whatever. It's frustrating. Because you can buy a big thing of Pine Sol for like $1.50 and just use that. This is like $1.50 too. I think that's good, but I'll just not get the kids something for a while. They were kind of saying that actually. That's what they're actually fucking saying is if you're not gonna get us Christmas presents, just wait a bit, like after Christmas. Like, well, not just a month, Auntie. Not just a month. Or it's like, it's like manipulated. Just kidding. Um, there are so many geniuses in Canada. Like Owen was a genius. Coral's dad. Yeah, they just get wiped out, you know. And I hate to be that way because I'm still buying candy anyway, just for those like dizzy moments. I get dizzy too. Yeah, it's hypoglycemia with me. But yeah, like salt, like eating chips and eating candy and energy drinks. That's for when you're sick. My dad being Elon Musk, obviously. Look at the appearance. I look like my father. I hope it doesn't sell out, but the country herb, you mix it with like I think mayonnaise and maybe yogurt, and it's a dip. Buying that, I should buy more of them. Like, and then the super burger seasoning, I should buy like more of that too, like 3. And then because the mushroom gravy mix is only 99 cents for a whole package, which makes like 2 people serving or more. You know? Yeah. The vegetable bouillon, it's like how many cubes? 10 cubes for $5. Steal. But it's expensive still, so I only got 2. And vegetable because everything's just like chicken rice, beef rice. I do not even like the taste of it. We have lots of rice, I thought. Yeah, I get really worried and depressed and stressed and feeling low because I can't afford groceries all on my own. And I'm not sure if my brother is going to be able to take care of the farm to have cattle once in a while. Just have some steers hanging out, little baby male cows. They get big and strong, and then shoot them and eat them. And the chickens and stuff. I don't know. And like, I can afford to live out there. It's just without mom and dad, like how sad is that gonna fucking be with Logan always at work? I don't think mom and dad are gonna die for quite some time though. Like it's actually astonishing how strong they are. Well, they never eat junk food, like rarely, and not very much when they do. And I guess it's the cue when you're not type one. In type two, you're still supposed to eat sugar and sugar and salt and the iodines and the yep, just not very much unless you're sick. But they always feel sick, but it's like the doctor will tell you if you have like a fucking germ in you. Lots of type two commit suicide. I don't blame them. You got like this side of your rib cage touching this side of your rib cage. You were abused and you remember it, but it's like you don't because you don't like when I got stabbed in the stomach. I just didn't want to say I was in the armed forces because I honestly do look really pitiful, especially when I'm like relaxed. You're just looking, you wouldn't believe it. And when I flex, you're like, maybe. Is that just fat hanging there? Like, I got stabbed in the stomach. I don't think I was thinking very clear. I never admitted it. And it's just like doing this whole prayer, speech, honor thing for me after I woke up. It's starting to balance out to be like I didn't get part of my stomach amputated at all. It's eating pickles. We used to be like, we eat pickles and we didn't get our stomach amputated. And now it's like, we eat pickles because I feel like I feel whatever about them. Everyone was really sad. My mom had to come rescue me because I wandered down and found the homeless shelter. I didn't know where it was. I found it. And while I was there, I noticed a lot of people didn't deserve to be there. They should be in like a group home setting. Well, yeah, I like that's like my most positive. It's not very positive. I'd rather leave it slightly negative so you could just like use your self confidence to care about yourself more than I care about you because that's probably the truth. It's me and Joey who are like optimism, positivity, lovey dovey, fucking. Like, Owen actually did say, I think you're going to marry Joey after I pass away. And I was like, I don't know how. I've known Joey since we're babies. That'd be rude. Sorry, I just like went off, got fucked. Yeah. I don't know. The bump on my wrist like literally goes away. I should work on it. I like push and then squish it. Push and then squish it. And it's a magical bracelet. Yeah, I feel good about the shopping list. As soon as I get up, like I think that little place, a gas station opens at like 9, right? Why wouldn't it open earlier? 7. It's probably open. I don't think anybody's really ugly either. Like, not truly ugly. Like, no. I was always pretty peaceful, kind of a hippie. I tried to, like, expand the notion of peace and love and whatever. Are they all open? Because I forget what street I'm on. It's open. It's the 20th Avenue one. Um, Loop. Ah, Parkwood. We got new pictures up. Closed. Opens at 8 a.m. Yoy. Yoy, 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 yoy. I knew that. I thought it was 8:30 though. I have these really thick pants on. They're like super thick. Fuzzy. I can do it. I can watch a store. It's warming up, honestly. What's the Weather Channel talking about? Minus 38. Feels like minus 49. I could do it. Just put my mask on. Yesterday was even colder and it's warmed up. I don't feel shit. I've been stationing myself to like go to fucking directly in Russia wintertime because fuck being paranoid. I make it into a social unit matter. Ebec. Make it a fucking solution. Maybe I shouldn't. My lungs will burn. Well, oh well. Yeah. Your brakes are gonna pop. Your car's gonna stop. It's so cold. I didn't think it was that fucking badass. I must be a badass. Right?